back to ASX Market Watch and charting trend signals around the world. We're actually looking at a lot of world charts and a lot of metals charts as well. There's a massive reason for that, and it's extremely exciting as the world markets are moving in an amazing way, and I just really want to show that and bring that to you at the moment. First of all, the S&P 500 in America, really quickly, last week, this is the previous high, and this is consolidation at previous highs, a very common phenomenon in the markets. We spoke about that and the reasons behind that last week, and the most likely direction of that, and we had a bit of a breakout. And whereas the market continued, the market has continued up, of course. Hallelujah! It's a breakout, everybody. So now that's the high probability move. That's what the chance of that happening was fairly high, based on what happens in the past and based on human behavior, which is what these charts really show us. So yes, not rocket science in any way, shape or form. Hope that makes sense. And also we looked at the All Ordinaries as well. Same deal, or very similar deal. The consolidation around the trend line, which is also a very common phenomenon in the stock market. And the most likely direction, again, is a breakout to the upside, and that's basically what's happening at the moment. So that's the All Ordinaries. That's like the top 500 stocks pretty much on the in Australia at the moment, and so that's an extremely good sign. That means traditionally that 3 out of 4 stocks might be following that path upwards, which is extremely good for stockholders at the moment. Now, how long will that last? You know what? I can't tell the future. I have tried before, and it never works out. So really, I just follow the trend. And the trend, basically, you'll just look at the trend and follow the trend until the trend ends, and then you get out. Very simple. You're not going to get it right all the time. But apart from that, I just wanted to look at this week as well. Metals and mining. Because on Thursday or Friday, there was the Fed decision. We had to buy more mortgage securities or something like that. Basically, the market loved it. That's what I was looking for, the market's reaction to that. Because you can still have good news and get a bad reaction, just like you can have bad news and get a good reaction. Really, it just matters what the market thinks of it, basically. And so it seems as though there's a lot of risk on, trades at the moment. So, and a lot of that is going into metals and mining, because metals and mining have been down in the doldrums recently. Now, what that means is there's a few things, like gold is really the main one. In August this year, 2012, it crossed above that green line, which is the 150-day moving average, a very good sign that it's starting to head up. And where has it gone from there? Yes, it has continued well up, and I think even Friday it has another up bar there as well in the gold price. So I think it's about 1760 odd at the moment. And yeah, so again, it really has gone up again. So in other words, why I want to show you this, and this is extremely important, because if we look at the materials, which is like materials and resources basically, if we look at the materials index, which is, where is it? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, materials index. What does that look like to you? It's obviously in a downtrend. Very simple. I mean, you've got your downtrend line. No, nothing too hard about that. And it's also below most of the moving averages there, the 200-day, which is the yellow one, and the 150-day, which is the green one. Now, while it is moving up, what else could we be looking at? We could also be looking at the price of the actual metals themselves, like gold. So as we've seen, that has actually started a bull run before the materials index. Also, what's this one? Nickel is starting to head up, not so much. Copper is also starting to head up as well. It's above that green line, which again is a fairly good sign of a new bull trend starting. And yeah, so what we could be looking for under those circumstances is stocks that mine gold and find gold and sell gold and produce gold basically. All of the stocks, I've got a bit of a list here on the ASX 300, and there's probably, I would say, maybe 20 odd stocks in the ASX 300 that that search and produce gold, which is quite huge. I mean, that's almost 10% of the ASX 300. Pretty good. Yeah, and this is the first one. This is AQG. It's a gold production and exploration, and it's actually just made a pretty sweet entry signal just on Friday as well. And as you can see, there's that green line again, that 150-day moving average. Very, very simple stuff, and also a bit of a breakout to the upside, previous high there. And again, we've got things like Beetle Resources, which started way back in early August, and as you can see, the gold price started to move up in mid-August. Now it's hallelujah, going for gold. Griffin, this one, GRY, just made a bit of a breakout as well on Thursday and Friday. Independence Group, again, made a bit of a breakout, and all of these are gold stocks. IGR, Integra, Newcrest Mining, again, made a bit of a breakout on Friday. So these trades are basically, I like this trade because it's gold, and gold is traditionally a safe haven, but also there's a lot of money flowing into precious metals because of the risk-on nature of the markets at the moment because of this whole Fed decision. And because of that, even though the materials sector is heading down, the individual stocks and the gold price is heading up for stocks that produce and explore for gold. So I just thought I'd show that trade, and it's a different way of looking at it, a different way of searching for stocks that might be outperforming the overall market, and really it's potentially a really good trade for the latter half of 2012, latter half of this year. Anyway, of course these things might change, and things do change in the markets, so keep your stop losses in, obviously, and I hope that has helped in some small way. Alright guys, have a great week. Happy trading until next time. Bye for now.